Good morning. I'm Christopher Saslow, the Associate Director for Patient Care Services here at Gulf Coast Veterans Healthcare System. I'd like to start out this week's blog by welcoming the new staff to our inpatient services, as well as our outpatient clinics. We've had a number of staff come on board recently, and you'll be seeing more of this in the coming pay periods. I'd like to provide you with some additional information to those of you that have had concerns and expressed concerns over the number of shortages within patient care services. Our current plans are to onboard more than 30 new staff that are somewhere within the hiring process, whether it be waiting for their credentialing and privileging to complete, or whether it's just their suitability that needs to be finished up. But at some point in the next several pay periods, we're going to see more than 30 new staff members coming on board to help us facilitate the opening of those beds that we've had closed for some time now. That doesn't mean that we're done hiring after that. In fact, we have more than 21 additional positions needed to be able to fill in order to open all the beds that we currently have closed. Patient Care Services has been fortunate enough to get the support from leadership in moving forward with all the necessary hiring to get us up to snuff and to make the necessary changes to bring our staffing up to where it needs to be. No one is more concerned about our safe patient status than myself and the leadership here at Gulf Coast. I'd also like to take a few moments to congratulate some of the units here that have gone above and beyond when it comes to some of their performance improvement. Our current areas in Blind Rehab, Columbia, and Sacramento have identified their success and meeting all the necessary improvements for their PRN effectiveness for more than 4 months in a row now. There are many units in our facility, both inpatient and outpatient, that are near or at their benchmarks. What we have identified, though, is that those units that have had more than 4 months of success in meeting the PRN effectiveness all use their timers when it comes to helping to remind them to address the patient's effectiveness for their response, as well as getting it documented in a timely basis. I would encourage you to speak to your managers if you do not have timers on your unit, and if you do, to really start using them on a more routine basis. It seems to help. I'd also like to recommend that you have a conversation with your manager in your next employee staff meeting about the performance measures and the dashboards that we look at on a regular basis. There are many metrics that we use here to measure our success in caring for our veteran population. I'd also like to emphasize that a measure of success or a metric means that we're doing what we need to do for our veteran population, not just meeting a number. There's a human being attached to each and every one of the metrics that we strive for excellence for here at Gulf Coast. I'd like you to take the opportunity to speak to your managers and make sure that your dashboards are posted within visible areas of your unit so that each and every one of your teammates can identify some of the ways that you can help meet the improved quality of care that we strive for in Biloxi and across the entire Gulf Coast system. Thanks very much for your attention today, and I look forward to bringing you more information in the coming weeks.